What's up, my magic beauties? It's your girl Missy Magic, and I'm back with another episode of In the Life with Missy Magic. To my new people, hey y'all, I'm Missy Magic. To my returning people, welcome back, y'all.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, baby, later you could show me things.
So I have a new video here for y'all. It's a new video idea. Before we get into it, I would like each of you to stop what you're doing and go subscribe to Miss Nay Monet's channel. The beautiful Miss Nay Monet herself, she gave me this idea because I need, you know, more content for my channel, and she was like, you need to do an advice video because the advice that you gave about dating, I really loved it. And plus it feel like we on FaceTime, so I'm like, got y'all real close to me so it can feel like we just like right here, okay? But anyway, shout out to her for this great idea. I do feel like I give pretty good advice, or decent advice should I say myself, so it's a really great idea. Now I did write down like a few topics on what I would like to give advice on, but if y'all would like for me to give advice on particular topics, you can always comment them down below. But enough with the rambling. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll get straight into this advice. So the first advice I'm gonna give is gonna be in regards to straight out of high school. I don't know if I have any high school girlies that watch me, or girlies that are in high school and about to graduate, but I kind of want to speak about, you know, journey after high school, because a lot of black families embed in your mind that you have to go to college to be successful after high school, and I'm here to tell you that you do not have to go to college to be successful. I have this one particular friend, and I feel like I've talked about him before. I have one particular friend, we met in college. He only did one semester and he realized that this is not what he wanted to do. So what he did was he followed in his father's footsteps. Now he does HVAC and makes great money. And he only went to school for 6 months, you know. So that's why I'm here to tell y'all, if you're straight out of high school, or even if you've been out of high school for 2-3 years and you trying to figure out what you want to do, it does not always have to be college. College is not always the answer, because let me tell you, I did go to college. I do have my bachelor's degree, but I promise you, if I knew then what I knew now, I think I probably would have provided a service, or I would have went straight into real estate. It would have been one or the other. I would have either been doing hair or lashes, or I would have went into real estate. And what I mean by real estate is just being a real estate agent and selling houses. That way I would have been able to get to my ultimate goal on what I want to do. Not sure if I'm gonna share that with y'all yet, but yes, if you are straight out of high school, even if you've been out of high school for 3+ years and you trying to figure out what to do with your life, do what you love. Do not go to college just because your parents want you to go to college, or do not go to college just because you want to make your parents happy, because at the end of the day, come on, let's be real, your parents are going to be happy as long as you're doing something beneficial, you know, to make you be something in life. You know, they might not tell you that because they really want you to go the route that they want you to go, which is college a lot of times. But your parents will more than likely be happy regardless of what you do with your life. So don't be stuck in this stereotype that, oh, I have to go to college to be successful. Because let me tell you, I'm out of college and I am working in my field. It didn't take me long to work in my field after I graduated, but I promise you, I feel like I'm still settling. Like, I graduated, I got my degree, I make good money, but I feel like I should be making better money with the degree that I have. You know, I majored in finance. Finance is a great field to be in. If you don't know, it's a great field to be in, and I feel like the money that I'm settling for, I shouldn't be settling for, but it's okay because God gonna work it all out. So I'm here to tell y'all, like, college is not always the answer, because a lot of times you'll go to college and you will go for 4 years and you'll major in something that you love, like psychology, and you want to be a high school guidance counselor, and you'll be making $30,000 a year. Now, $30,000 a year is hard to live off of, especially in these times. So it's like you'll spend all this money on these college classes, all these college books, just to not be making what you paid into it, not to be making what you paid for the degree. So it's always good to weigh your options. I say, if you don't have to go to college to do what you want to do, don't go, unless you want, like, you know, the experience, you know, because I had a great college experience. Like, I miss college. I miss everything outside of the schoolwork. Yeah, I loved college. So I had a great college experience. Now, I will share this with y'all, and I'm gonna go to the next topic. I almost did not finish college because I'm like, okay, I feel like it's not worth it. Like, it's gotta be a better way. And I was tired of, you know, having to retake classes, because sometimes to get into like your college, like mine was the College of Business, you have to have like a certain grade in certain classes. And so like if I'd make a B in a class and I needed an A, I had to retake it. And so I just got fed up to the point where I was like, you know what, I don't even want to finish. I'm gonna find something that I love, because this is not giving. Something gotta give. So that's how I was feeling, but I had to tell myself, like, you know what, you came too far to give up now, so just keep going. And I'm glad that I kept going, because I'm on a great path to a great future. And then my next topic was college, and it kind of ties into it. Go if you want the experience, or go if you have a particular goal in mind that you want to accomplish and you can only accomplish it by going to college, then go. By any means, go. Don't let nobody stop you. Do what you want to do. Don't let anybody influence your decisions. So if you want to go to college, go to college. If you don't want to go to college and you want to go to like esthetician school, do that, you know. Do what makes you happy, because a lot of times I feel like kids outside of high school, like fresh out of high school, they do things that their parents want them to do just to make their parents happy. Whole time they're not happy. Do what makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, do it. Okay, so working in your career. I feel like pros and cons. Just like everything's pros and cons to everything. The pro is you're actually doing stuff that you went to school with or went to school to do, and then you're doing something that you're interested in. But like my con would be like me not making, you know, what I want to make. And y'all know how companies do. You know, they like to pay you a penny and want you to do $1 worth of work for a penny. So that's what I think about working in your career. Pros and cons to it, just like it's pros and cons to everything in life. Taking risk. I think this might be one of my favorite topics that I want to give advice on. Taking risks. Where there is no risk, there is no reward. And I've said that on one of my Motivational Mondays before. You have to learn to take risks. You know, there has to be one risk taker in your family, because 9 times out of 10, the people that take those risks, they are successful. They are successful. And like I've said before, that does not mean that when you take that risk that you're going to get the results that you want, but you can see what works and what doesn't work for you to get to where you're trying to get to. I am all for taking risks. Let me tell you, I took a risk back in 2021 and I lost a lot of money. But let me tell you, I also gained knowledge from that situation, because I know what not to do. I know who to not deal with. I know how to go about the situation whenever I want to invest in something again. So I don't look at it as an L, because I learned, you know, lessons. As long as you found a lesson in the risk that you lost, then it's not an L. You take what you learned from losing whatever you lost to take that risk, and you apply it to the next risk that you gonna take. I'm all for taking risks. I'm all for taking risks, because I see on social media, I follow like a few rich people. Like every time like somebody is on Millionaire Mindset podcast and I like genuinely enjoy their episode, I go and I follow them on social media. I go and follow them on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, you know, social media tags that they have. And that motivates me. When I see that, that motivates me. And they are the ones taking the risk, and they're the ones that are successful. They are the ones that are rich. They are the ones that are making their way to generational wealth. So that's why I'm all for risk, because I see that a risk might not work the first, second, or third time, but it might work that 4th time if you keep going and you keep trying to take those risks. Whatever you're thinking about doing, do it. Take the risk, because Missy Magic telling you to do it. Let's see. Mentorship. Now this is something that I wish I had like in high school, even through college. Like I wish I had one mentor where I could just go and talk to about anything and get advice from, and then someone that I can trust as well. Trust that they won't, you know, spill whatever I'm speaking to them about. I think it's very important to have a mentor in your life. because it can save you a lot of time. It can save you a lot of trouble. Because a lot of times, the older men and women who have been on this earth for 30 plus years, even 30 years and under, they know things that we don't. They've been through things that we have not yet been through, and they can fill us with so much knowledge. So that's why I think it's really important to have a mentor, someone that you can just confide in, because everybody needs that person. I really wish I had a mentor, but like I said in one of my other videos, I do want to mentor younger girls one day, and I will fulfill that goal, because I feel like that is for me. I really feel like that is for me. Speaking into people, pouring into people, trying to make people better people, you know. So I feel like everybody should get a mentor. It don't matter how old you is. I still feel like 40-year-old men and women need mentors. You know, everybody needs a mentor, at least one. And maybe I should look into getting me one, but I don't even know where to start. I don't even have anybody in mind, honestly. But I think everybody should have a mentor in life. Now, the last topic that I want to give advice on is sacrificing. A lot of people do not like to sacrifice certain things so that their future is bright. A lot of times you have to do things that you don't really necessarily like or don't see yourself doing for the rest of your life to get to where you want to be. For example, say you work in real estate. Say you're a real estate agent and you just sell houses, but your ultimate goal is to buy houses and list them on Airbnb. You decorate them, all of that. Now you have to continue to sell these houses as a real estate agent so that you can eventually work for yourself and buy these houses on your own so that you can Airbnb them out. You have to sacrifice doing something that you don't really want to do for the rest of your life to make it to this goal of doing what you want to do for the rest of your life. And it's okay if it takes you 5 years in this profession to get to this profession, because I'm telling you, if you stay in this profession 5 years, and since these two professions go hand in hand, real estate agent and listing properties, Airbnb, they go hand in hand. So it's like, it don't matter how long you stay in this profession, is gonna help you. You'll have more knowledge from this profession once you make it to this profession. So that's what I mean by sacrifice. You might have to sacrifice your happiness. You're not as happy as you used to be as a real estate agent. You know exactly what you want to do. You want to do this over here, but sometimes you have to wait. You have to wait. You know, wait till it's the right time. Wait till you have all of your ducks in a row. And what I mean by that is make sure you have the funding for when you want to buy these properties, pay for the furniture, just have everything in a row so that when you are actually doing what you love, you don't just fall straight on your face and that unmotivates you. That's not what we want. So it's important to learn how to make sacrifices. I guess I'll use myself as an example as well. My job, I have to sacrifice time and sleep right now. Like, I don't know if y'all know or not, but I have said it in one of my previous videos, but I do commute to work. I commute an hour to work and I commute an hour from work. And it's only because of traffic. It's not even that far. It's like a 40-minute drive, but with traffic, it's an hour there and it's an hour back. And like I've said before, people in my shoes would have folded. But when I tell y'all the benefits of my job and the promotion that I am about to receive, okay, in the name of Jesus, like I'm claiming it and I already know it's on the way. But the promotion and all of the good things that comes with the promotion that I'm about to be blessed with, me sacrificing my time and sleep is going to be worth it in 6 to 8 months. Like, if you can just learn how to sacrifice certain things just to get to where you want to go, it will benefit you, I promise you, because I have everything lined up. I have all of my ducks in a row. I know how it might not play out exactly how I want it to, but it's gonna work in my favor. So me, you know, sacrificing time and sleep, commuting to work, it's gonna get to a point where I'm 10-15 minutes from my job, because I'm gonna have that control when, you know, I get this promotion. Also, I don't see myself working for my company for the rest of my life. I do not see myself, you know, retiring from this job. I see myself working for myself. And so I have to sacrifice my feelings about my current situation and my feelings about what I really want, which is to work for myself. I have to sacrifice my feelings right now so that I can get everything in line and get everything in place, so that when I am working for myself, it works out perfect. You know, I elevate to the next level. Like, I get everything that I want out of life. I get the cars, I get the houses, I get the bags, I get the trips. Everything is gonna come. But you have to be willing to sacrifice a few things to make it to where you want to make it to. That's it. That's all the advice I have for today. I might start doing these, you know, more if y'all really like these videos. But that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next episode of It's Life with Missy Magic. I'm in prison, yeah. Straight out of trenches, yeah. My niggas